Good morning, viewers. Welcome to Consumer Shorthand classes. Get ready. 5 seconds. All educationalists today are concerned at the present lack of adjustment between the educational system and the needs of the community. The problem has assumed great proportions today, but its origin must be traced to the beginning of modern education in India. When the modern system of education was devised for the country, sufficient attention was not paid to our needs and ideals. There was no national government, and hence the system of education that was built up looked more to the needs of the government than to the needs of the people of the country. Though the East India Company, on becoming the rulers of the country, accepted the need of providing education in modern sciences, the main need of the company was to train up a number of English educated persons who could help in carrying on the administration of the country. Education was therefore organized to ensure the supply of an adequate number of English educated Indians, and the attention of the government was concentrated on providing higher education needed for the training of such persons. Since, however, it is impossible to have students at a higher stage unless they have gone through the stages of elementary and secondary education. The company made some provision for education at these stages as well. So long as the number of persons educated in English was not larger than that required by the government, there was no problem of the educated unemployed situation continued till the beginning of the 20th century. An English educated Indian was then almost sure of a job, but already a situation was developing when the supply of Indians with university education was becoming larger and larger than the demand. Government service could not absorb all educated Indians, nor had there been any development of commerce and industry which could profitably use such persons. In the last few years, this problem had steadily becoming more acute. We therefore find a growing volume of criticism against the existing system of education. If the result of education is to create a situation where society is not able to utilize the services of the educated, there is really some defect which must be remedied. Increasing stress is now being placed on technical education, but the position has not improved as there is no clear picture of how the national industries would develop. As a result, there is growing unemployment among educated persons. Since there is no alternative mode of utilizing them, there is growing volume of dissatisfaction in society and a sense of frustration among young men and women who have received the highest training available in the country. It is, of course, true that considering India's total population, the number of persons who are receiving higher education is by no means large. Since, however, the present state of the country's development in agriculture industry and commerce doesn't enable us to provide gainful employment even for this small number, it has become a burden for society. Today, our universities are like factories which are turning out products that do not conform to the demands of the society in either number or quality. It is therefore necessary to carry out changes in higher education which will enable society to utilize the talent and training of the men and women who are receiving education beyond school stage. Dear Sir, the enclosed letter reached us this morning from your customer, Mr. Raman. We have acknowledged receipt of the letter and informed him that we are asking you to deal with the matter. Please get into touch with Mr. Raman and arrange to visit his works as soon as possible. When you do so, we shall be glad if you will make a thorough inspection of the machine and, if possible, see the man who was in charge at the time of the breakdown and obtain from him all the information you can.